of America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica.
What is going on, everybody? Sent back at it with another video for you guys today. I'm actually really excited for this video just because this is a really interesting project, something very new and fresh in the space. The NFT market has honestly been boring lately. A lot of bearish news just because of the macro things happening in the world, Russia, Ukraine, inflation, etc. So something new, and I'm bringing you guys this project. It's still kind of early. But yeah, without further ado, make sure you guys do like and subscribe, and let's jump right into it. So this project is called Heroes of Mavia. They have had their Twitter since October 2021. I believe I found out about them in November, but I've kind of kept it to myself just because I didn't really believe in it as much. They had way of a less following account than this. But basically it's like the Clash of Clans of NFTs. So they have their token called like Mavia. You can build your own army, like conquer people or earn ruby, and the game is developed by this like pretty big studio here that has 62,000. So these guys are pretty official. I'll go into them more here in a second. Their Twitter does have 113,000 followers. And they have recently minted on March 4th. Their NFTs right now are land that you could use within their ecosystem, and I'll go over that here in a little bit. But very interesting. This is kind of how it looks like in terms of that. But jumping into the website here and giving you guys more of a background. So basically you can command like your army to victory. They're the first AAA blockchain base builder game, so like you can build your bases. This exactly looks like Clash of Clans, but it's their own touch to it. Build your base to defend against your enemy invaders. Your base is your home, you can defend at all cost, build walls, deploy turrets, etc. So, and then you can take away from your enemy's precious gold, oil, and ruby loot. So it's pretty interesting. You can like take loot just like Clash. Lead an army of infantry, vehicle, air units. So yeah, like when you attack people, same deal there. And then you get to earn like a certain token at the very end. And then also upgrade as well. So it's much more than a game. They're going to be doing an NFT marketplace, live streaming, battle replays, partnerships, and then global player rankings. So this is kind of like a video of how their actual marketplace is going to look like. You can buy like their NFTs through their little marketplace that they're going to design, so it's going to be interesting. And this is the crazy part, they're backed by world-class partners, so Binance, crypto.com, you have America Brands, Yield Guide, so like it's interesting. They have a lot of pretty big names behind them, and their team's fully doxed. This is their whole like team, managing director, supervisors, producers, artists, lead animators, front end lead project manager. So pretty interesting there. And they do have something going on with FaZe here. They do have one of the guys from FaZe being an advisor, so shout out to them for doing that. And the roadmap they have here is pretty straightforward. So in Q4 of 2021, which already happened, they did the community building, Q1 token launch, Q2 land and NFT sale, which they've done, alpha testing in Q2 as well, and then the beta public launch in Q3. Q4 is the global launch. And can we go more? Okay, yeah, so we're just kind of limited to this stuff right now. But it's very, very cool. This is something fresh and really professional. And yeah, so this is kind of how their website looks like. But they did launch their land NFT that they mentioned down here. I'll show you guys that. Yeah, so land sale. And the floor right now is 0.91, and they did release yesterday, March 4th. So this just shows you like how good the project is. The floor price is almost at 1 ETH. I still think there's a lot of upside on this, honestly. I think my prediction is that it can go up higher. So if not financial advice, but if you were to get into this, I'd probably get into it now, just because it's gonna be probably too late in a few days when more people actually discover this project. But this is a very, very cool project, and there's a more of a description there for you guys. But jumping off of that right now, I did want to go into just kind of like the top 100 NFT projects. I'm not going to go into each one, but show you guys kind of how the market's doing in the last 7 days on OpenSea. So Invisible Friends minted for about, after mint is about like 12, 13. I want to say now it's down 7%. You have CryptoPunks down a good amount in the last 24 hours. Dippy is actually performing pretty good at 0.37. Wonder Pals was at 1 ETH, dropped down to 0.6. Colonex at 12 ETH. Antium was another one that dropped recently. I think they reached almost a 1 ETH floor, but they did go down in the last 24 hours. The Ape sitting at about 78 ETH. Azuki down a little bit to 10 ETH. Mutant Apes, 16E, Three Landers, 1.7. So a lot of projects have, had a correction. NFT Worlds was at like at 17, 18. Now it's at 9.45. So it's a very big drop. The Walking Dead apparently released their own NFT here, 0.28. MFR is down a little bit as well. Same with Doodles. So all the big projects and the projects recently have had a correction. I mean, Satoshi Runners is one I made a video about. They did have a kind of like a stable area from like I want to say 0.12 to 0.18 in that range. So they haven't really went crazy like down. Metroverse did have a little correction there. Rubber Duck Bath Party another one, and then the project we were just talking about here. Karafuru kind of holding that 2.5, 2.6. So I honestly don't know. The NFT market is acting a little bit weird. Crypto's also been very weird. We were at 43,000 a few days ago. Now we're back down at 38,000. Same with Ethereum. We're like at almost 3,200. I want to say now we're back at 2.6. So just a lot of stuff involving the real world that's making everyone pull back money and stuff like that. Looking at the OpenSea volume for today, we are at $70 million in daily volume. Yesterday we hit 74, the day before that 73. So honestly, I would say we're in a bull market right now. It's just facts. Because most people would say that hitting 100 million consistently and up would be a bull market, which is definitely correct. I mean, this is nothing like we did in January, you know what I mean, where we're hitting like crazy numbers, 200 million. So that is today's volume. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.